Hello, all of my beautiful friends out there in YouTube land. Well, today's video looks a little different, doesn't it? That's because I'm out here in the morning. And I tell you what, I love this morning light. This is wonderful. I'm a morning person, and being able to come out here and work in the morning and make videos in the morning, it feels good, it looks good on camera, and I can't wait till I can do this all the time. So why am I out here today, you might ask, standing beside the rabbit pen? No, this is not the rabbit video I was talking to you about yesterday that I was talking about making. No. This morning, Devrin was out here feeding the rabbits because that's the kids' chores that they take turns doing. And she said, "Dad, we don't have a black female rabbit." And I thought and I said, "I think you're right, we don't that I know of." Well, Dad, there's one in the girl side of the pen. Somehow one of these boys that stays over here has managed to get through the fence and get over here. So I am on a buck bunny hunt this morning. I don't know how long he's been over here, and I don't know if he's gotten these girls impregnated yet. We didn't really want to have any litters during the summer, and if we did get some pregnant right now, they're going to be having their babies in the most hottest point of the summer, end of July. Let's see if we can find this guy. Well, there's a black bunny. Well, here we go. We got a little booger out of the girl side, put him back over here on the boy side. Now, they're gonna chase him around probably for the next couple hours because he smells like a girl. And they're trying to figure out where he's been, but I think I figured out where he was getting through. You cannot underestimate the strength of a bunny rabbit when they are in heat. This little area right here, I don't know how good you can see how bent up this chain link fence is. Now I have bent it back, closed down, you know, kind of bent it back together the best I could. But he had this thing so bent and stretched out, I could tell that is where he came through here at. So yes, a rabbit can bend chain link fence and push their way through it. Never underestimate the strength of a bunny rabbit in heat. We are back from the doctor's again today, getting Mama's ultrasound. The baby is wonderful, Mama is wonderful, things are good, God is good, and we are gonna go ahead and continue living out this day the best we can. We'll see what we can get done today. Coming out here to check on things in the garden, although I don't think my services will be needed much out here in the garden today. All right, I gotta move fast because the rain is already starting to come down. But I got rain over here and I got sunny skies over here. So I don't know which one I'm gonna get more of, but I gotta get my camera out of the rain soon. Check it out, guys. Pumpkins, little pumpkin update. Pumpkins are doing grand. Really get some more leaves put on, get some decent size. I like it, I'm happy. Sweet potatoes are just flourishing in this heat. They love it. They love it. If you've got warm temperatures where you're at, grow some sweet potatoes. They are almost invasive here in Florida because it's so warm and they love this soil so much. I mean, half of that bed I didn't plant. It was left over from last year, and that's after I went through the entire thing and thought I had taken everything out. I ain't kidding you. All right, so here's what I got going on. I got nothing else I want to pick right now. I wasn't even gonna pick this yet. Let me get some good light. I wasn't even gonna pick this yet, but it's already getting had by some of those little worms, those little green caterpillars. So here's what I'm gonna do. I've been receiving a lot of good information from a buddy of mine, fellow YouTube channel gardener guy. His name is CB Greenhouse and Gardens. That's the name of his channel, CB Greenhouse and Gardens. And he's been doing this a long time and he knows a lot more than I do. And I'll tell you honestly, right from the beginning. This is only my 4th year, 5th year gardening. I'm learning, okay? This fella, I don't know how long he's been doing it, but he's been doing it a long time. And I think I've even mentioned his channel before. But if y'all haven't been over to CB's Greenhouse and Gardens, I want you to go over there and check him out. And here's why. He's been giving me a lot of good information. I've been trying out some of the things that he's been telling me to do, and it's been working, it's been helping. Yesterday I made a comment about how I'm leaving the damaged fruit in the garden so that they don't move on to the good fruit. If I was to take all the bad fruit out that they attack, well then they're going to move on to the next piece of fruit, which is my good fruit. So I leave the bad fruit that's been eaten up by bugs for them to continue to eat on, and then they don't attack my good fruit. But just like everything else, and CB reminded me, you know, everything has to be in moderation. I don't want a whole bunch of rotted fruit laying around in the garden, because then that's going to attract more bugs than what I would have had in the first place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this garden produce right here, and I'm going to toss it in here to my rabbits. Okay, so today was a toss-up as to what to do. Do I want to work on my rabbit habitat area, or do I want to try and finish the carport? Well, since it looks like it's about to rain and I already started getting some rain on me, power tools is going to be out of the question. So today we're going to work on the rabbit habitat, and I've been promising you guys a video talking more about that and explaining that, so let's do this. Okay, so this seemingly pile of junk is my rabbit habitat, and I kind of stumbled across it by accident. Just had a kind of a silly idea one day, thought I'd run with it, and it has worked out really good. It's just a piece of plywood laid down over some concrete blocks, and it creates that burrow/den type effect that rabbits really like. So they really enjoy this. They've really made it their home, and I have had some more ideas of how I think I might improve this a little bit. And now I'm going to implement the same thing over here where the girls stay. I'm going to get rid of this old doghouse, because all they do is use underneath it anyways. And I'm going to do that similar setup over here with a new and improved design that I think they're really going to like. And I think it is going to really help me come breeding season. Okay, step one is going to be remove this old doghouse out of here. All right, now all that being said, it's time to get to work. And as fast as we get started, I gotta stop filming anyways, because here comes the rain. I'll bring you back out when the rain stops, all right? All right, all you crazy kids, as you can see, it poured. I had to put my phone up or else it'd get ruined, so I didn't get any footage. The rain has stopped and the work is almost done. I still have some cleanup left to do here. That's the shingles off the roof. And there's the pile of lumber that used to be the old doghouse. And I got them their piece of plywood set up here. What I'm gonna do is rearrange all this cinder block around here so that it's more enclosed, and then I'm going to use cinder blocks inside of it, underneath it, to create little cubbies. So if and when they kindle their litters, then they will each have their own little private section, or kind of like a little bedroom. Never seen it done, don't know if it's going to work. I hope and pray it does, but we're going to give it a shot. Of course, that is if anybody's pregnant. But with that little boy sneaking in here the other day, and I don't know how long he was in here, probably got one or more pregnant. All right, I swapped out the piece of plywood right here on the boys' side. They got a fresh piece of plywood. If you remember the old one, it's leaning up against the fence right there. It was getting a little worse for wear, starting to fall apart on me. It's been out in the rain and weather for too long now. All right, gonna finish cleaning up this mess, and it looks like the sun might peek back out again today. And if that's the case, then I'm gonna try to get that soffit finished up on the carport. Got a lot of project, guys, not enough hours in the day, so forgive me if my video quality and footage suffers a little bit, but at this point, I just gotta get this stuff done. But I definitely love you being here and want you along for the ride. Well, you guys, it looks like round 2 is on its way. I'm about to get another gully washer. I'm gonna put the camera up again and keep on picking up the rest of that debris. Hopefully I can get all that cleaned up and I can be done with this project before I head in for the night. Well, you guys, we are putting the cap on another long day. But I'm happy, we got a lot done. Thought I'd stand out here beside the sweet potato patch and the pumpkin patch so you all could enjoy my pumpkins while I wrap up today's vlog. Stuck my finger on a nail when I was carrying that stuff off. Ew, it's bloody. Alright, that's alright. I don't want to gross you out. Alright, so to wrap up today's vlog, guys, I just want to say life's a journey, okay? It's a long, long journey. And whether you recognize it or not, you're on a journey. And it's totally up to you how that journey turns out. First thing you got to do is recognize every day is important. Put that into practice when it comes to your job, when it comes to your family, and when it comes to whatever your hobby is. If it's gardening, homesteading, animal husbandry, whatever it might be. Every day is super important, guys. That's why we got to do everything that we can every single day. Now, don't forget to take your day off and rest, because that's important. But other than that, guys, whether it's raining, whether the sun's shining, you got to get out and do all that you can do. All right, guys, that's all from Hugh at Homestead today. Remember, I love you. You guys are awesome. So many of you are liking and subscribing and leaving comments, and that helps us out so much. So I just want to say thank you very much, and you guys have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you again, hopefully, Lord willing, tomorrow. Bye-bye.